The events of childhood and its developmental trend cast long shadows into the future. Dear parents, what type of shadows are you casting into the future of your children? Do you not know that the events of your child's childhood has a lot to do with the type of individuals you will be producing in your home? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am Ma Okoye. Today on this channel I want us to talk about personality development. I have the previous video where I started this topic, so there are certain things I said there I'm not gonna repeat here. If you've not watched that video, please just go back, you will see the video. Do well to click watch to the end because you're gonna learn a lot from that video. So I am using Erik Erikson's personality development theory to teach this topic, personality development. The previous video I talked about the first stage because I said it has stages 1 to 8. I talked about the first stage, which is trust versus mistrust. Today I'm going to continue with the second stage. I told you I'll be taking it one stage at a time, so make sure you don't miss any of these episodes because you'll be missing something special. Okay, going forward, I said the second stage. The second stage is a stage of autonomy versus shame and doubt. Autonomy versus shame and doubt. The first stage I said trust versus mistrust. So this particular second stage precedes the first stage. So if you are able to do the first stage very well, the second stage will be a continuation and the child's personality will be greatly improved. Now this second stage, that is autonomy versus shame and doubt, falls in the lives of children between 2 to 3 years old. So now at 2 to 3 years, your child should be able to do certain things. At this stage, Erikson is advising that we allow the children do certain things on their own and at their own pace. On their own and at their own pace. Now, for example, I believe you're not gonna tell a 2-year-old child to sweep the entire compound, wash toilet and bathroom. No, that's not what we are saying. There are certain things a child of 2-3 years can do. Something like scribbling. You give the child a crayon or a pencil, buy an exercise book. In fact, you need to have an exercise book in your house which is just for writing jargon. Yeah, you call it jargon, but that jargon is really helping that child. So you give the child the book and pencil or crayon, allow the child to just write whatever he or she wants to write. I said at their own pace. This autonomy we're talking about is not that you leave the child to be free. There should be judicious monitoring and supervision by the parents or the teacher or the caregiver, depending on who is with the child at that particular time. So by the time your child gets to 3 years, that's that age between 2 to 3 years, the child should be able to do things like get me a cup of water that, if it's not tumbler, breakable. Some children are very careful. Even if it's breakable, they'll handle it very well without breaking it. That's a very good one. Then things like get my bag for me, arrange your toys, arrange this place you scattered. These are little things a child of 2-3 years can do. As the child does that, the child is learning how to be autonomous. In this day, we are training children who can hardly do anything for themselves. They depend on us to do everything, virtually everything for them. So if you are able to train your child from 2 to 3 years to be able to do these little things, you are developing that autonomy in that child, which is a wonderful personality for that child at a later stage. And this personality will help that child to fight back whatever life we throw back at that child. By then the child has become maybe an adolescent or an adult. So now another thing is that if you are able to achieve this at this age, the child develops autonomy. Now, if these things are lacking, the child develops shame and doubt. Doubt in the sense that the child can never believe that he or she can do anything for himself. Chinyere, sweep the floor, I can't. Michael, wash the plates, I can't, because the child has developed that doubt in himself or herself. So the parents need to do a lot to help the child develop autonomy and not shame and doubt. Now, when it comes to shame, the child should not be compared with other children. You are just 2 years, you cannot say 36 states and capital. You are 2 years, you cannot say 2 times table to 20 times table. You are comparing that child with another child. You are trying to develop shame in that child. So you don't compare. Then you praise the process, not the end. So as the child makes little effort to maybe speak, pronounce things, identify colors, write some things, in that process, don't wait for perfection. Praise and appreciate that child. No matter how little, once you can see an improvement, appreciate that child is very important. The child needs to develop that autonomy by doing little things. Even if the child does those little things every day, please do not fail to appreciate the child every day. You can hug, you can call pet name and all that. You are helping improve a certain personality in that child. So what this means is that when you see an adult who is always ashamed of coming out to do something, who does not believe in himself or herself, who is always doubting his or her abilities, just know that something was missing when that child was 2 to 3 years. The child was not helped to develop this personality of autonomy. The individual ended up growing into an adult who has shame and doubt. So parents, you can see that the way you parent your child has a lot to do with the personality development of your child. So endeavor to do better so that you raise up people who has solid personality. In the next video, I will go to stage 3. If you don't do stage 2 very well, you will have little challenges coping with stage 3. So make sure you subscribe so that whenever I post a new video, you get notification and get to learn about that. Teachers, parents, guidance, you need to watch this video, learn and share. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to buy our books, Parenting Issues. You will see them on the screen being displayed right now. Parenting Issues Volume 1, Parenting Issues Volume 2. Read these powerful parenting books. It will help you. It's not expensive. It's very, very affordable. Then the other one is for the teenagers, those who do not know their personality, who do not know whom they are, who have no values. Get these books for them. It will help them a lot. Then for you young mothers, make sure you watch this video over and over again so that you raise those jewels in a way that they will grow up and develop a very wonderful personality that will bring a positive change to the whole world. Thank you till I come your way again. Until then, cheers.